Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising for the end of June into July 2022. Please like, share, comment, subscribe while you're here. It would really mean the world to me. So Spirit Guides and Angels, what can my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising know for their highest and greatest good? We've got Reflect. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? Reflect. Reflect. It's all about thinking, observing, going over something in your mind, maybe giving something a second look or a second chance. Then we've got get creative. Maybe starting a project, a hobby, doing something where you're using that creative aspect of yourself. And creative juices, they can be expressed in many different ways. You can create a human being. You can create a business. You can create, it can be art, music, dance. All different kinds of things involve creativity. And we have paradox and compassion. So we've got reflect, get creative, paradox, compassion. Maybe you're expressing your compassion in some project or some creative venture, some hobby or project, something like that. Maybe you're expressing yourself in some way, and in order to tap into your creative juices, you're kind of reflecting on the past or things that have happened, reflecting on your beliefs and your what you want out of this life, or just kind of in a pensive kind of mood maybe, but that doesn't have to apply to everyone. For my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, what can they know for their highest and greatest good? Live in the moment. What you are looking for is with you. Sometimes our most inspired ideas come from taking a break and just doing something fun, stepping away from the computer, stepping away from the project, and just getting a breath of fresh air, get out into the sunshine, dance, play some music, just have some fun and just be in your body. And sometimes when we stop trying so hard, that's when these things come to us. We've got move forward, experience the grace of who you truly are. Some of you might be moving, or maybe it's just more of like a moving forward in life, going through the phases of life, moving forward from something you've been working on, something you've been committed to, moving forward in a relationship or moving forward from a relationship. And I think it's asking you to have some compassion for yourself and for others at this time, and to not take things quite so seriously, which I know I'm totally guilty of. Fine wine, longing is the portal to wholeness. What are you longing for today? What are you longing for right now? What are you wanting that you feel like you do not have? They say that what we want is already with us. Okay, that was awfully quick. So we've got false person and house. So false person is someone who's wearing a mask. They're not being completely honest about how they feel and what they think. And maybe you've got someone like that around you. And with move forward and house, some of you could actually be moving houses, moving jobs, moving locations. But let's see if this false person energy comes up in the tarot at all. For my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, What do they need to know for their highest and greatest good for the end of June into July 2022? Cancer. Spirit guides and angels for Cancer. Oops. What's going on in their lives right now? What's the most prevalent energies, the most relevant energies of what's going on for my Cancer? So we've got the Six of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. They're very contradictory energies because on the one hand we have loss, abandonment, neglect, feeling like I don't have enough, feeling rejected, out in the cold. But the Six of Wands is a very powerful, confident, successful energy. It's someone who's getting a lot of attention and who's got a lot of eyes on them because they've reached some recent level of success. But maybe you're feeling like you've got a million people around you, but you feel lonely, you know, feeling lonely in a crowd of people. Or maybe you did have some recent success at work, but it didn't provide the financial benefits that you had hoped for. Maybe your boss just gave you some lip service, you know, gave you a promotion, which is basically included a title change, but without any increase in pay. That's one scenario. Or you could just be dealing with someone who likes a lot of attention and has you feeling neglected at times. So what's going on with my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising right now, Spirit guides and angels? What's going on in their life? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So feeling stuck, like you're not moving forward, you're not making the progress you'd hoped you would make. Having a hard time sticking to a plan or a commitment, feeling a lack of discipline, a lack of groundedness, a lack of forward movement, maybe putting on a face to the outside world that you're happy and you're successful and you're kicking ass, but really on the inside feeling a sense of lack and loss and just unhappiness, you know, feeling like you're stuck and you can't move forward and you're not actually as successful as you're letting everyone believe, or that could be just someone that you're dealing with, but we do have false person here. So there's some level of not being completely transparent about how they think or feel. Having one mask that you wear in public and a different mask that you reveal to people at home, maybe. And the Star is a very lonely, disconnected energy. It's feeling like you've strayed off the path, feeling maybe depressed, detached, like you are not your highest and greatest self and you're not living out your life's purpose. Feeling like, why is this happening to me? Why now? This is not what I asked for. This is not how it was supposed to go. This is not what I wanted. One more card, Spirit guides and angels. Maybe feeling like someone was supposed to offer you help or support in some way and they didn't show up. They abandoned you. Someone was supposed to offer some kind of support or offer of financial help or assistance. Yeah, the Sun. Yep. Someone let you down. Someone disappointed you and you're feeling like you're kind of in this alone. Like it's all on your shoulders, and where was that person when you needed them? But the Sun is here to let you know that everything is going to be okay. Each day we get a new opportunity to start over in life, basically. A new day is a new opportunity to do things differently. It's an opportunity to say, I'm going to focus on what I'm grateful for today. I'm going to focus on what I like in my life. I'm going to focus on the positive to the best of my ability. And even though this may be a terrible situation that I'm going through and maybe I didn't deserve it. I choose to be happy today. I choose to be abundant and healthy and compassionate and loving with myself today, despite what's going on in my circumstances. Spirit guides and angels, for my beautiful Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, what's coming in July? What can they expect in July? What's coming in the near future? Cancer. Temperance in reverse, Page of Swords, Hanged One in reverse, Queen of Swords, Three of Swords. So you might be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got a lot of sword energy, which talks about our thoughts, beliefs, communication. Someone has been banging their head against a brick wall, doing the same thing over and over and over, trying to get a different result. And it hurts. It's caused pain. It's caused disappointment. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's just never going to change. And you've had to set clear boundaries with them. You've had to speak your mind and speak your truth and be very clear with what you want and how you feel. But there's just a feeling of lack of balance. There's a feeling of like a little bit of like things are out of control and I don't know how to manage this situation. You may be talking to this person online or just kind of looking at their social media, checking up on where they are and what they're doing. And maybe you've spent a little bit too much time doing it. This is in the near future, so maybe in the near future you're going to be kind of spying on them online and taking it to a point where it's affecting your mental health. Or maybe this is your person's energy. Maybe they're going to be spying on you and not taking care of business in their life, the business that needs to be done, those healthy, grounded, practical routines that we do that take care of our mental and emotional health. So Spirit Guides and Angels, what is your advice for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising for the end of June into July 2022? What is your advice for them in this situation? So we have the King and the Queen of Wands coming out in reverse. We got the Fool in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. You might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. This could be a soulmate, a divine counterpart that you're dealing with. The Nine of Wands can talk about giving up, you know. You're exhausted. It's been a long journey. You've been hurt along the way, and you don't have any more fight left in you. Maybe you need to take a step back from this person or situation to kind of rebalance yourself and kind of heal yourself a little bit before re-engaging with them. And then you'll be a little bit more clear-minded and just kind of more in your own energy to make the best decision for you and those involved. There's some risk you're wanting to take, I think. There's some chance you're wanting to take, maybe to go towards them, maybe to have a fresh start, but something's holding you back. And maybe it's fear, or maybe you just don't want to be hurt again, you know? Maybe you just don't quite trust. Because the Nine of Wands in reverse can be a very guarded, self-protection, suspicious type of energy. And maybe you have good reason to be suspicious. Maybe this person has hurt you time and time again. And maybe Spirit is asking you to look before you leap, to don't just jump into it again, because maybe you're going to get an opportunity in the near future to start things up again with them in the near future. But Spirit is saying, look before you leap. Do not just jump in. Do not make a foolish, rash decision to start over and have a fresh start and go towards them. I think Spirit's warning you against that. Take some time alone. Search your thoughts and feelings. Ask yourself, what do I want? What's best for me in this situation? And is this person aligned with who I am, where I'm going, what I want, and what I need? So let's ask for my Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising. What can they know for their highest and greatest good? What advice do you have, spirit guides and angels, for my Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, for the situation that they are currently dealing with or will be dealing with in the near future? We've got flexible. I feel like you've already been pretty flexible with this person. But let's see what it says. Teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas as a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now, willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Let go of rigidity. It's what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. Even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it will look like, who will share in it, and what will then be available to you, you still need to relax and open up other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you. It could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. Be flexible and remind yourself, this or something better manifests for me now. Then be willing to bend a little. Enjoy the miraculous results. When you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential, and find yourself in an us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Rigidity will set you up for a fight where there are only losers and no winners. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. That's very interesting that that came up, because Temperance talks about mediation, hearing both sides and coming to a mutually beneficial agreement. Page of Swords talks about communication, being curious, keeping an open mind. But the Hanged One says that maybe we're stuck in our ways. Maybe we're not willing to see things from a new perspective. Maybe we're not teachable. Maybe we think we've already got it figured out. But the Queen of Swords is very direct and clear. She sets clear boundaries. She says exactly what she needs, thinks, feels. And I think overall Spirit is just saying, be flexible, be open, but don't be too open that your brain falls out. So I will leave it there. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. It would really mean the world to me. And until the next one, take care.